Chosen one, don't you know the hardships that you go through are for your betterment? These hardships that you go through are for your betterment. They are for your reproving. They are sanctifying you as a set apart, chosen one of the Most High. That's why you keep going through things. That's why you feel like every time you turn around, it's the same issue over and over again, the same issue. It's because you're chosen, you're set apart. And the Most High, He can't let you graduate until you pass the test, until you truly pass the test. What is the test that you're going through? Is it will? Is it to control your emotions? Is it to not let your stomach be your God? Is it to get rid of the pride of the eyes or the lust of the flesh? Whatever it is that you are going through, the one thing you cannot do is fall into despair. Despair is the opposite of what the Most High wants for you. But it is a very real possibility for anyone that is set apart. You're not depressed. You're not isolated. You're being molded as clay. The great potter is molding you. Is everything falling apart around you? You feel like you can't catch a breath? Well, there's your answer. You got to learn how to swim. We have to learn how to swim, chosen one. Because you're chosen and you're set apart. And the enemy knows this. The Hashatan knows this. He knows this. He sat around and watched creation take place. He messed with the first two chosen ones, Adam and Eve. So he knows when someone's chosen and set apart for the will of the Most High. He knows. And he seeks to pull you into despair, to pull you back into what the Most High has called you out of. What's racing through your mind all day? What is your heart meditating on, chosen one? If it is not on the will of the Most High, you are putting yourself in danger of falling into despair. And I don't want that for you. I do not want that for you. Because you're chosen to fight a battle on this earth and maybe even after. And this battle is waged in the spirit. What you're feeling right now, that discomfort in the physical, it's just a result of the spiritual. When we don't fight in the spirit, when we don't fight with our weapons of spiritual warfare, then our physical suffers. So what is it that you're going through? It is a mirror to the spiritual realm. It is a mirror to the spiritual realm. You have to know this, chosen one. You have to accept your training, chosen one. Accept it and move forward in it and succeed in it. Sharpen your sword, chosen one. When it gets hard, you have to stand up. You have to gird up your loins. You have to get through it. Because the Most High is with you. He has never left you. Don't let the enemy let you think that he left you. He's never left you. He's still with you like he was day one. But you got to start understanding that you're chosen and you're set apart. You're not supposed to be a part of this world. You're not supposed to partake in the things of this world. I know we all have slip-ups. I know we all have weak moments, myself included. But we've got to start getting those to a minimal. We've got to start thinking before we act. We've got to start praying before we act. We've got to fight against despair with everything that we have. because you're chosen. You're chosen. And there's a target on your back. And that target isn't going anywhere, chosen one. The same way the Most High will not take the anointing off of you is the same way that the Hashatan will not take the target off of your back. And he wants to send every weapon of destruction that he can. That's why you need to be saying Shalom, Shalom, to break the authority of chaos in your life. Shalom. Come on, chosen one, stand up. Stand up. Don't be reactive to this. Be proactive. Pray against what you know you struggle with before you even struggle with it. Pray against it. Come against it in the spirit. Use your weapons. Use the sword that he's given you and the shield that he's graced you with. Get your breastplate strong and fastened in. Put your helmet on tight. Pull your belt so that your pants are up and you're ready to move in combat. Make sure your shoes are tied to perfection because they're going to take you a far way, chosen one. You are chosen for this. And you cannot give up. You cannot give into despair. What if Daniel would have given into despair? What if he would have given into despair in Babylon and worshiped other gods? We wouldn't have had one of the most profound revelations of the end times. You see, he was a chosen one and he understood. And he put in his mind that he wouldn't serve other gods. That has to be you, chosen one. Put in your mind that you're not going to go for what you went for yesterday. That you're not going to be who you were before. Be renewed, chosen one. Be renewed. You are set apart in this world. Be renewed. Be renewed, chosen one. I hope and I pray this for you. Shalom, shalom. I don't want you to fall into despair. Do not fall into despair, chosen one. Don't do it. Don't do it. Despair is only going to take you back to where you were. You must not fall into it. Place your faith in the Most High Yahuwah. Call on his name, Yahuwah. Know that Yahusha went on that stake and died for you. He died for you. And he chose you out of everyone to bring forth his message. So how do you access it? You access it through this obedience. Learn by being obedient to the call of the Most High. The more you're obedient, the easier it gets, the more reward that comes from it. Learn. This is not just about salvation at this point for us chosen ones. We are saved and set apart. This is about winning the battle. Adding to the win that has already been placed on the board. You are chosen for a reason and don't you forget it. Shalom, shalom. I love you.